Jennifer Aniston leans back in her chair with that famously effortless grin, the one that's part California sunshine, part secret mischief. She tucks a strand of hair behind her ear, eyes sparkling as the question lands. She laughs, that throaty, contagious sound that still makes everyone else join in. "Oh, we're really going there, huh?" she teases, her voice equal parts playful and daring. "All right, let's just say, I've spent a career surrounded by some of the most ridiculously good-looking, funny, and charming men alive. You try keeping a straight face when that's your day job." Her laughter lingers, then fades into a conspiratorial smile. "At 56, I can finally admit it. Some of those scenes were, let's say, harder than they looked. There were moments when the chemistry was too real. 7 Men, in particular, made me forget there was a camera at all." She leans forward, elbows on her knees. "Ready? Let's start with the one who completely ruined my professionalism. One, Jake Gyllenhaal, sweetly lethal." Jennifer's grin widens the second his name is mentioned. "Jake," she says, dragging out half sigh, half laugh. "Oh, that one. Absolute trouble, the best kind." She settles back into memory. We were shooting The Good Girl, and I remember thinking, how can someone that young be that composed? He had this calm, confident energy, like he'd been doing it forever. Then he'd flash that shy little grin, and the whole set would melt, me included. She laughs at herself, shaking her head. I'd be in the middle of this emotional scene, trying to stay in character, and he'd give me one look. Just one. And poof, my line's gone, my brain's mush, the crew's trying not to laugh. He'd just stand there with that innocent face, pretending he had no idea what he'd done. Her voice lowers, playful now. "Jake's charm sneaks up on you. It's quiet, respectful. But those eyes, they should have gotten their own credit. You think he's being polite, and suddenly you're blushing like it's high school again." She pauses, thoughtful. "What I loved about him most was that he didn't try. He didn't need to. Everything about him was effortless, like gravity, and when someone's that genuine and talented, you can't fake chemistry. You just hold on and hope you remember your next line." 2. Jason Bateman, the master of timing. Jennifer brightens instantly. "Jason Bateman," she says before even being asked, laughing as if the name alone brings back a dozen ruined takes. I mean, come on. That man should come with a warning label. Do not attempt serious acting near him. She shakes her head affectionately. "We've done, 3 movies together? The Switch, Horrible Bosses, Office Christmas Party. Every time, the hardest part isn't the acting, it's not cracking up at his commentary." Her eyes light up with mischief. Jason has this slow-burn wit, like he's narrating the madness around him. He'll wait until the exact moment everything's serious, the silence before the emotional climax, and then whisper something so dry, so perfectly timed that I'm done. Tears, laughter, ruined take. She leans forward, voice softening. "But here's what most people don't know. Behind all the sarcasm, he's one of the kindest humans alive. He makes everyone on set feel seen, from the crew to the interns. He takes care of people quietly like it's second nature." Then the spark returns. He's also a professional prankster. He'll deadpan through chaos, make the director lose it, and somehow still nail his shot. You can't outcool Jason Bateman. You just try to keep up and hope he doesn't destroy your scene with a whisper. She laughs again. "He's trouble, the kind you absolutely adore. If Hollywood could bottle that mix of wit and warmth, none of us would stand a chance." 3. Paul Rudd, the forever friend. Jennifer practically glows. "Paul Rudd," she says, shaking her head like she's heard the world's most delightful secret. "You know that person who walks into a room and the whole energy lifts? That's Paul. He's got this twinkle. I swear it's patented. That makes everything feel easier." They've been friends for decades, and her voice turns nostalgic. "We did The Object of My Affection when we were just babies. Years later, Wanderlust, and every time, it's like we never skipped a day. Except, annoyingly, he still looks exactly the same. I keep telling him it's unnatural. He's powered by yogurt and good intentions." She laughs, then sighs fondly. "Working with Paul is like being in a constant inside joke. He'll glance your way, give you that sideways smile, and suddenly the whole set's laughing. He's never loud, never forces it. He's funny in that perfectly timed, almost telepathic way, like he knows the punchline you didn't realize you were setting up. Her tone softens, but what I adore most about him is his heart. No ego, no pretension. He makes everyone feel like they belong. That's rare. You leave a day with Paul feeling lighter. He reminds you why you fell in love with acting in the first place, the laughter, the connection, the joy. You can't fake that. She grins. And seriously, if we ever figure out what moisturizer he uses, I'm investing. For Adam Sandler, the brother of chaos. Jennifer bursts out laughing before his name even leaves her lips. Adam Sandler, she says, rolling her eyes with affection. Where do I start? He's basically my brother, who refuses to let me stay professional for more than 10 seconds. Her hands animate as she talks. Every movie we've done, Just Go With It, Murder Mystery, the sequel, same story. Adam's mission is to make me crack up as much as possible. He'll sneak in new lines, whisper something completely ridiculous right before the director calls action, and then just stand there, waiting to see if I can keep a straight face. She grins. Spoiler, I never can. Then her tone softens. But here's the thing, Adam has the biggest heart in the business. He keeps the set relaxed, makes sure everyone's taken care of, and never lets anyone take themselves too seriously. 1 second he's teasing you, the next he's handing you his sweatshirt because you're cold. That's just who he is. She shakes her head, smiling. People always ask about our secret chemistry. It's simple, we make each other laugh. That's it. Adam's a walking reminder that movies are supposed to be fun. You can't fake his kind of energy, it's chaos and comfort rolled into one. 5. Steve Carell, the gentle genius. Jennifer's face softens into a smile. Steve Carell, she says, as if the name itself brings calm. You think you're ready for how funny he is. And then you realize you're not. She laughs, remembering. I met Steve at an event years ago. He made me laugh before I even sat down. He has this gentle, understated humor that sneaks up on you like a perfectly timed eyebrow raise or a deadpan one-liner that lands 3 seconds after you've already moved on. Her voice lowers, affectionate. And the best part? He has no idea how charming he is. Which, of course, makes him even more charming. He's completely genuine. Working opposite Steve is like taking a masterclass in comedy timing and kindness. She leans back, eyes bright. He listens, really listens, and that makes every moment real. You can't fake chemistry with someone who's that present. And when he finally breaks character and laughs, forget it. The entire set collapses. Total chaos, beautiful chaos. Then she laughs again. Steve's proof that you can be funny, humble, and devastatingly cool at the same time. If charm were a superpower, he'd be running the Avengers. 6. John Krasinski, the good guy we all need. Jennifer brightens instantly. John Krasinski, oh my God, that man. He walks into a room and the temperature just changes. You can't not smile around him. She shakes her head in disbelief. The first time I met John, I thought no one is this tall, this nice, and this funny without a flaw. I was wrong. He really is that good. He's got that old-school gentleman vibe, mixed with this mischievous streak that keeps things unpredictable. Her grin widens. He's sneaky funny. You'll be mid-conversation, totally serious, and he'll drop a line so quick you don't catch it until you're already laughing. And once he starts laughing at his own joke, game over. He's contagious. Then her tone turns tender. What I love most about John is how kind he is. He treats everyone, from the director to the newest PA, like an equal. He brings snacks for the crew, remembers birthdays, checks on people. That kind of kindness? It's magnetic. She pauses, thoughtful. If Hollywood had a yearbook, John Krasinski would win most likely to make you laugh while holding the door open. He's that guy. The rare one who makes work feel like summer camp, exhausting but somehow joyful. 7. Ryan Reynolds, the human highlight reel. Jennifer shakes her head, laughing before the questions even finished. Ryan Reynolds, she repeats, drawing out his name like it's both a sigh and a punchline. He's chaos in human form, charm and mayhem in equal measure. She leans forward, animated. Ryan has this mischievous energy that fills every room. You never know if he's about to deliver the perfect line or start a prank. Sometimes both. His timing is criminal. He'll drop a line so fast and perfectly absurd that it takes your brain a few seconds to catch up. Her smile softens. And yet, beneath all that, he's one of the kindest people you'll ever meet. He listens. He pays attention. He makes sure everyone feels included, even while he's making you laugh so hard you forget what you were doing. She laughs. Working opposite him would be impossible in the best way. You start the day thinking you're prepared, and then he flashes that Deadpool grin, and suddenly you're fighting not to break character. He turns professionalism into play. Her tone warms again. That's the thing about Ryan. He's all quick wit and sarcasm, but there's a huge heart behind it. He's the kind of guy who reminds you that laughter isn't a distraction, it's connection. Then she leans back, eyes glinting. He's trouble, the funny, polite kind you never want to stay away from. That sparkle in his eye says, "Relax, we're just having fun." And somehow, you always are. Epilogue, the power of chemistry. The laughter fades, replaced by something quieter, more reflective. Jennifer crosses her legs, thoughtful now. She says, chemistry is the wildest thing. You can't control it. It walks into the room before you do, and when it's real, it reminds you why you do what you do. She glances up with that same knowing grin that made her America's favorite friend and secret crush rolled into one. I've been lucky, she admits. Those 7 guys, they weren't just co-stars. They made me laugh too hard, look twice too long, and remember that this job, at its best, is about connection, about finding the spark that makes people feel something. Then her smile grows slow and certain. And don't worry, she says with a wink. I behaved. She pauses, tilts her head. Mostly. The air hums again, laughter